Hello everyone, welcome. This is my little, this is how I use my little PID controller. Just thought I'd show everyone else so that you can maybe get some good information off this and it might help you along the way. This is built onto a kiln. So I've adjusted the, by pressing the set button and holding that, I've adjusted the decimal place for my temperature. I go across here and looking at the red, I'm going to look for DP. Where are we? DP, that's a decimal place, set to 0. So I don't have a decimal place. They come custom, like pre-programmed to set it with 1. And that is so it gives you a point, say, let's say it's like 3.2 degrees, which is fantastic for a fridge, but not really useful for a kiln. So 0 for that. Now, to get this thing running and programming and all that sort of stuff, all the juicy goods, press the set button and the back button together at the same time for about 3 seconds. Before I go in, top is you know, the top section here, the red section is where the kiln is at. So it's at 96 degrees at the moment. And what's happening down here on the green is what the program, the controller, is doing. At the moment it's saying stop because it's stopped. Now, holding those two for a few seconds, we're going to go over to run. So run, this is it, turns it on and off. So run, set at 1 is off, is stop. Set at 3 is on. I leave that out button will go on and the kiln will start. A few seconds, it'll go. All right. Any moment that'll kick in. There it goes. Okay, so I'm going to go and turn that off now. So I want the power on in my machine because I want to know what temperature it is, but I don't want it running. So I need to go to run 1. And I'll leave that for 10 seconds and it will set to stop. So that way, if I've just you know, I've just fired the kiln up, the cone's gone over, but I want to know what time, what the temperature is, or how long it takes to cool down or something like that, I'll set the run to 1 so it'll stop, but I can still get a readout of the temperature. Otherwise I just flick the switch off. You can do that too, but it will come back on automatically unless you set that run to 1. If it's left on 3, it'll always be on, so be aware of that. Now let's do programming. Oh yeah, so here you go, program program 1. After you've set it to run 3, if you go to programs to set to program 1, I can change that to 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, and that's at different places along my program. I think I've got about 26, 27 places in the first program, and probably about the same on the second one too, actually. So next section is R. That's an R. I don't know if you can see that. That's an R. That's a T. And that's a C. The 0 and the 1 is in line with the section that you program it in. So the first section gets it, say, to 100 degrees after an hour and holds it for half an hour, and that's it. Then this next one takes it up further. And so the green there you're seeing is 30 is the setting that I've got there. So it's 30 minutes, 100 degrees, 60 minutes. So the R is ramp, 60-minute ramp. T, time is T equals hold, holding time, 60 minutes on the green. C is the temperature, 150. And there we go again. So we're up to R04, R04, 60-minute ramp. T04, 30-minute hold. C04, 200 degrees Celsius. So R for ramp, T for time you hold it, C Celsius. That's how I remember it, degrees Celsius. R, T, C. Ramp, holding time, temperature. And you just set them up and down here. Now if you want 1,000 degrees, press this button. See on the green, the decimal point moves along all the way up to the 1,000 there. So if I want 1,000, I press that once, I'm going to go back to where it was. I want to change it. That way I don't have to press this button 1,000 times. So it's going to save you a bit of a headache. All right, I think that's about it. So basically I just want to make sure it's off while it's saying stop. So when you finish, go in, run is 1. Okay. If I always want to get this started, I think we just go, yeah, we just, I don't think, I know, you just set that to 3 and leave it, and it'll go. Cool bananas. Well, I'm going to leave you with it. I hope that was helpful. Cheers. Bye bye.